Hey everyone, this is a bit of a different card video for me. I donate a lot of my cards, so I thought I'd do a video showing you everything I created and donated in October 21. On the right is the Kaisercraft dinosaur paper pad. I created tons of cards from this 36 pages, and this is the first set here. There was quite a few pages that had dinosaurs on them, like just completely covering the 12 by 12 paper. So I fussy cut all of those out and then managed to use quite a few of them on some of the cards you see here. There was also a whole series of pages that had 3x4 rectangles with a dinosaur on it. So you can see with those grey and navy ones just there, that I was able to create a pretty simple card from just placing it onto a grey panel onto an A2 card base. For a lot of these cards, I used up a lot of my 1.5-inch paper strips. I have a box absolutely chock full of different pattern papers from a previous project. I'm trying to use up as many as I can, and you can see here just putting a simple panel in a colour that matches with the dinosaurs adds a little bit of interest to the card. These are certainly not complicated cards at all. They were very simple to make, but they're bright and cheerful, and they're something that I think would be enjoyed. Some of the paper in this particular paper pad is foil and shimmer. So some of the dinosaurs here you'll see look like they're glowing. So the entire dinosaur is actually shimmery. I create a lot of extra sentiments and have a stash of those as well. So when I was creating these cards, I was able to dive into that and use a whole variety of colours and a whole variety of styles. So there's different happy birthdays, some of them small, some of them larger. You'll see that some of them are matted in silver, some in brown, some in black. Whatever I had on hand, I managed to try and partner up with the paper to create something, again, cute and cheerful. So this next set of cards is still more dinosaurs. I managed to create a crazy number of cards out of one paper pad, and I did get the paper pad on sale. So it's normally $29.99 Australian, and I think I got it at 30% off. So that was a pretty decent discount, and from all of these dinosaurs that I've managed to create, you can see that you really do get a lot for your money. These cards here, I had a bunch of extra die cuts where I had stamped out these balloon animals. I added just a plain rectangle to the right hand side and then added a circle with a balloon animal on top. Here I've used up a whole bunch of extra dinosaur stickers that I had. I think these might be Doodlebug. I can't quite remember, but I did have a sheet of the Icon series that had been partially used, so I finished those off. Again, here's some more of the balloon animals. I did have some of them in blue and some in green, and I've just added those with a happy birthday to the grey panel. That grey panel was one of the pages from the dinosaur pack. These ones here are very, very simple. It's just dinosaur egg paper with a little happy birthday. These ones are extra paper that I had. These were just, some spares that I just loved the hexagons, so they turned into some quick, cute cards also. And again, more dinosaur paper. I think this is actually from an Echo Park paper pad. These were spare pages that I had from a partially used 6x6 paper pad. And then here, this is some of the 1.5-inch panels of spare paper that I turned into a basic card design. This is some Doodlebug stickers, some Icon series stickers that I've used with, this is again the dinosaur paper, so that green in the back has some shimmer to it with some of the foil. There was some plain green, and so I managed to again use this quite simple design of just creating a rectangle, and then I used up the remainder of these stickers. These stickers again were Doodlebug. I think I had about 2/3 of the sheet left, so I managed to use them all up. This is some more of the 1.5-inch strips, and then I've used the Thanks pattern paper. This pattern paper was again from Kaisercraft. I can't remember the exact design of the paper, but it was cut down from a 12x12 piece. These ones here, this triangle paper was from the dinosaur paper pad again, and some of those triangles are foil, so they reflect the light. The thank you sentiments are actually stickers, so I had those again in my spare drawer. I'm really working my way through it. I really wanted to create some cards for teenagers, and my niece and nephew said anything to do with food or anything to do with computer games. So I managed to find this fantastic stamp. It is from Spellbinders, and I do not think that the set is still available, but I use it constantly. So these plain blue panels and these rust colour are from the Kaisercraft Workshop paper pad, and I stamped out loads and loads of these gaming controllers, and I think these would be perfect for teenagers. Again, more gaming controllers, and the green paper and then the white with the blue spots on it. This is again from the dinosaur paper pad. I managed to work my way through pretty much the whole paper pad throughout the month, and it is amazing what you can get from 36 sheets of paper. These were some extra panels that I had from an MFT cover die, so I used those up. This is, you'll notice there's a lot of the teal 1.5 inch strips. I seem to have loads of that in my spare box, and so I worked my way through it, and it worked really well with some of these tones from these pieces of paper. These Just a Note flowers were again from a 12 by 12 Kaisercraft sheet of paper. Again, I can't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. It's really about just using what I had and trying to combine it with the, complementary backing sheet and see if I can use up some of the sentiments that I had and put them to good use. The charity that I donate to, or this particular charity that I have this month, they really like birthday cards and also thank you cards. So you'll notice that's absolutely the theme of this series. I had a whole bunch of spare foliage that was done in white. I am not sure what project I created it for, but it worked really well on just the grey mottled background, and then that with a silver thank you creates a really subtle thank you card. Again, this green and black paper with the triangles on it, we'll see this theme quite a bit. This is from the dinosaur paper pad. All of these are matted on white, and I do use 140 GSM paper. So standard copy paper is 80 GSM, and so the 140 is not quite double the weight, but it does mean that it stands up really, really well. These hello cards, again, the check paper there is from the dinosaur pattern paper pad, and the hello sentiments are from some of the Kaisercraft 12 by 12 paper. These So Grateful, also from the same one. It was essentially a page that had all kinds of thank you greetings and generic messages. And so when I was able to chop all of that up, I got a whole lot of sentiments and a whole lot of greetings that I could use to create these cards. And this one here is absolutely gorgeous. I love this one with the thanks a bunch. For this one, I had created a series of panels, and I had them in my stash, and I put them onto some grey backing paper with a happy birthday. The hexagons are absolutely cute. There's So Many Smiles Begin With You. These were from the Kaisercraft Workshop 6.5 by 6.5 paper pad. I have quite a few of those, and you'll see I've dug into my stash again of the 1.5 inch strips and tried to find something a little bit brighter to match with it, and I think the red looked great. These ones here, again, I created the panels with the 4 pieces of pattern paper. Some of it's pattern, some of it's cardstock. Tried to create some things that were a little outside my comfort zone. These monster pattern papers, the red with the mushroom on the background, I had so much of it that I chopped it all up. And then I thought, what am I going to do with it? So I managed to find my MFT monster stamps. And then what I did was I matched the stamps or the colors of the monsters to the pattern paper that I knew that I was going to attach it to. So It was so much easier to do the stamping second because I could match that to the paper. There is loads of these, absolutely loads. I'm pretty sure that I do maybe 4 different strips. So as we work through this bottom row here, I think I then pile them up in the middle as well. The patterned paper with the little monsters underneath, I do not know why I had so much of it. I must have just loved it and bought loads of it. And I managed to go through and use all of it up in the month of October. Let's see, are there more? I'm pretty sure there's more. Yep, here we go. There are so many. I really hope that kids love monsters. I really, really do, because they will have lots of these to send to the kids for their birthdays. As a reminder, the grey panels in the background are 4 inches by 5 1/4, and then the card bases are all standard white A2, which is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Oh my gosh, are we done? Oh, more monsters, more monsters. I think this is definitely, actually I don't think, I know, this is definitely the final series of cards. More of these monster cards, but with the red cardstock, so these are pretty cute. I really do like these. And then I think once we get through 2 full rows of this, there'll be some additional birthday cards that are a little less red. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please drop it a like, and I've put another video on the screen that I think you might enjoy. So if you're interested, please check that out. And other than that, have a great day.